Yes, THFC, what's happening? So, I'm just sitting down in the ass, just listening to Ange Postecoglou's interview with Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher, Roy Keane, and I think the lady's name's Jess, and Ian Wright. And my take on it, I think it's a good interview. Covered a lot of ground in the information, but never said nothing too bad about the club, but said a lot, answered a lot of questions. But one thing when they said Poch, Conte, Mourinho, and then Ange said, I'm the only one that's won. I thought to myself, imagine that. Because he played the game, not only on the pitch, off of the pitch. And he said, I could have reacted like Conte and Mourinho, because they said a lot of things. But he made a decision with himself and to his wife, I think he said, that he's not going to say anything negative towards the club. And he took it all on his chest, on his shoulders, kept his opinion to himself because he wanted to win that trophy for Tottenham Hotspurs, and he wanted to win the Super Cup final, but he never got that opportunity. And I suppose that's the difference in men. Ange Postecoglou is an old school man with certain beliefs and morals. And no disrespect to Conte or Mourinho, but they couldn't wait to get it off their chest. They had to let the board and the fans know how they felt, because sometimes things didn't go their way. But Ange, he read it out, he worked with what they gave him, and he won. And not only did he win, he made Son win, he made Romero win, and all the other players, Jed Spence, Basuma, Mickey van der Vaart, the list goes on. He made them all win because he felt that they should be winners alongside him. And you've got to kind of commend that man. Even though we finished 17th in the Premier League, he's the first manager in English history probably to have a whole half of a first starting team injured, because on his second season he had about 13 or 14 players injured at one time, and I'm sure the first season he had 9. So he done well. And as he said, we was never in the relegation battle. We finished 13 points clear of any team that was in it. So you've got to kind of give him his props. If you like him or not, he come to do a job and he done it. And I'll never forget that day, that night on the high road. Do you know what I mean? And that celebration. And I think even he said about Levy, he done well working with what he got. And when I think about it, I think Levy probably only got half or a third of the Champions League money or the European money to deal with the players and the team every season. And he done it for 20 odd seasons, isn't it? And as Anne said, Levy said to him, I've been in 7 finals and we haven't won one. But the eighth one came with a lot of strife and a lot of grief. But Ange got it over the line for them. But yeah, that's just my take on the Ange Postecoglou interview. As always, come on you Spurs.